Thank you for watching this video. Today we will be doing technical analysis on the S&P 500 for Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020. And for this analysis, we will be using stockcharts.com. That is the charting service that I use and pay for. And I will leave a link to their site in the description box below this video. My name is Rodney Constable. I am the president and founder of Simple Market Signals at simplemarketsignals.com. Today, the S&P 500 was up 1.78%, and we closed at 3369.16. The first chart that we're going to look at is a 2-day, 2-minute candlestick chart of the S&P 500. So each candlestick does represent 2 minutes of trading. Obviously, we have yesterday's trading here, and then today you can see that we had the gap up at the open and then hit our highs of the day just after 11:30. Traded off into the afternoon and kind of bottomed, if you will, in the afternoon at about 2 o'clock, and then had a slight rally and a few minutes of selling here towards the end of the day. Nothing unusual there. So again, up 1.78% today, and we closed at 3369.16. Now, one thing to keep in mind, guys, is this was a pretty unusual rally, and my understanding is this is the second best presidential election day rally ever. So I guess the question here becomes, does the market think it knows something about the outcome of the election? But just I wouldn't jump too early into any new trades here. We're gonna want to see some follow through. So with that said, let's move over to the 1 month, 1 hour candlestick chart, which will give us even more data. And any of you that have been following my work for a while, you know that we were talking about how important this 3330 level is and has been. And even on last night's video, I mentioned the fact that, if we could start to get closes above 3330, it might give us a clue as to which direction the market is going to go. So we jumped right back over this 3330 level today and obviously closed above it. But one day does not a trend make. So we do want to see follow through, especially given the fact that, today is the U.S. presidential election. It's going to be tight, right? None of us have any idea exactly how this thing is going to play out. The question becomes, will we know by the end of tonight, will there be a clear and decisive winner, or does this drag on for a few days or even longer? So, we're still in a downtrend, right? We can see this from the recent peak on October 12th, and you can see this blue line that I've drawn above connecting the tops of the candles, and we're still clearly in a downtrend, but the market is at least trying, right? The market is at least trying to rally, but there's no guarantee that we're going to stay above this 3330 level. So, if we can start to close above 3330 for multiple days in a row, that will be a very, very good sign. And if it's clear sometime tonight as to who the next president is going to be for the next 4 years, I think the market would like that. And either way, we can move forward with one more variable out of the way. So until then, be patient here, guys, because anything can happen over the next few days. Anything can happen in these markets over the next few days. And remember, we're still in a downtrend. The good news is we're back above this 3330 level, which has been a very, very important support and resistance level on the S&P 500. I'm not going to get into that tonight any more than I already have in order to keep this video short for tonight. If you want to know more about that, go back over the last couple of weeks' videos that I put out. I've got a lot of data about these support and resistance levels. So with that said, guys, have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And we will keep our fingers crossed that we will have a definitive answer on the presidential election very soon.